A lawyer who successfully sued a private treatment center for women says she's not surprised it abruptly closed. Brookhaven Retreat in Seymour shut its doors Tuesday, leaving unpaid staff and clients who were suddenly sent home. The center didn't take health insurance and demanded payment upfront of $50,000 a month for care. 10 News has spoken with several former employees and wonder if they will ever see any payment, and some families fear they will never get their child's medical records back locked up at the remote Blount County retreat. Attorney Charmaine Nichols won a case against Brookhaven and is still waiting to get her client's money. She sees a long court fight ahead for everyone.
I will be contacting the State Attorney General. I think the investigation needs to be undertaken, and I think I've only seen the tip of the iceberg, and my phone is still ringing off the hook.
The owner of Brookhaven is from England, and we were unable to reach her for comment.